Ukraine update. In today's update, we will be talking about big things that have happened in Kherson, also big things happening in Robotyne, and Russian advances in Ukraine. So that's what we'll be talking about today. Stick to the end and you'll get to know all of this, and let's get into today's update. So first off, Russian Major Tomov went missing, I believe, a few days ago with his unit, and now Ukraine has posted a video of him captured, where he says his soldiers have low morale, not trained well, and such and stuff. However, he is captured, so basically the Ukrainians can force him to say whatever they want him to say. So I will not take this as a fact that this is really the case of his unit. However, this is just what he said, but again, he is captured. Now if you would have posted it not being captured, that's something different, but he is captured, so both sides will make soldiers, most likely are going to make soldiers say things that may or may not be true. So also, he in this video is showing the Russian positions in Kherson, which I found quite odd, and Russian military bloggers are calling him a traitor now. And well, I can't really, I mean, they call him a traitor because he's basically exposing the positions, and yeah, I guess you can't really blame them for calling him that. However, just around 2 to 3 days ago, Ukrainian Marines that have been trained by the Royal Marines in specifically river crossing and things like that have come to Ukraine. So I'm expecting to see big things in Kherson, and we have already seen big things in Kherson. So this is what Kherson has. I know this map over here does not show it. However, I mean, the map I was just on, however, I drew a green line because that map's not updated yet. However, this is what is under basically Ukrainian control, and per military bloggers, Ukraine has all this too. Quick thing, real quick. I'm sorry, but this map doesn't show it. It shows it in gray. I thought I was on another map for a second. This map shows it in gray. However, according to Russian military bloggers, the Ukrainians actually have that part of the town. So as you can see, Ukraine is advancing in there. According to military bloggers, this is all in the gray is what the Ukrainians have, which is going to be pretty difficult for the Russian forces to attack, because I believe this place has like the high buildings and stuff like that, so a Russian counterattack will be pretty difficult. Again, you're seeing the Ukrainian breachhead in on the Kherson region that the Russians use, that the Russians have, getting bigger and bigger, and obviously Ukraine cannot do any major push because these lands that are over here that Ukraine has under their control, or they're in the gray zone, they're not suitable for moving armored fighting vehicles and any armored personnel or carrier or anything, especially not a tank. So Ukraine would need to get flat ground and stable ground to move vehicles like that. And Ukrainian boats all coming from this river and back every single day. They're fortifying, they're bringing ammo, and they're bringing supplies. So we can see a future advancement in Kherson. And Russian military bloggers, I believe it was yesterday, reported that Russia attacked and took this back from Ukraine. However, this is proven to be untrue by the Russian military bloggers of today that said Ukraine has advanced in this direction. So that's basically what's happening on the Kherson front, and let's move on to the Robotyne front. So we go to Robotyne, and this map actually has not updated for Robotyne. However, I'll show you what Ukraine basically has, and this is according to I believe Russian military bloggers. So basically, Russia only has the southern part of Robotyne now, and the eastern part around here. So it's kind of like, if you could picture this, Russia having the southern part and this kind of like line that goes up, almost like just a line. So like this big line going up. So Russia has the eastern parts, but however, Ukraine has, according to these people, Ukraine has the northern and center parts. And the center part, some people are saying is not particularly under Ukrainian control, like fully. It's just in the gray zone. However, many are saying that Russia only has a southern part of Robotyne. If that be the case, we can expect Robotyne to fall in the coming days. However, the Russians may hold out for a pretty long time, or they may withdraw like we saw with Rojane. So that's what's going on in Robotyne, and Ukraine, if they take Robotyne, will have another foothold, and it will obviously be good for their counteroffensive, if for nothing more than morale sakes, because Ukraine has not been advancing that well in their counteroffensive. Like people all giving a whole many people were giving up hope in Ukraine's counteroffensive, and Ukraine morale per soldiers is not the best. So around this area, if I can find it back on this map, around this area, Russia has, I believe it was here, a Russian attack did take place, and Russia has taken strongholds here. So just all this being red, this much being red, that's pretty much what Russia has. I believe this is the location as well. There's video footage of it and everything, so that's solid, and that's what Russia has. Also, devastating fire in Russia took place. However, and many people are saying the Ukrainians did that. I'm pretty sure the Ukrainians did that. However, yeah, that's pretty much it for today's update. Yeah, that's pretty much all. We all seeing Ukraine advancing in Robotyne. Nothing has happened in Rojana. Basically, nothing has happened actually at all in Rojana, and it remains the same up until now. And we spoke about this previously in another video, that the Russians, some Russian military bloggers said the Russians will be forced to abandon this town as well. We've gotten no updates on that, so true or false, I don't know. Only time will tell. And yeah, nothing really has happened in Rojana. So that's it for today's update. If you guys like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode.